It's with the background music of Ode to Joy, the anthem of the European Union, that French President Emmanuel Macron marked his re-election. For the European Union, Macron's success against the far-right candidate Marine Le Pen is indeed a relief. His success rules out the prospect of great paralysis within the EU, particularly at such a crucial time during the war in Ukraine. However, it's this war and its far-reaching consequences which will dictate the political and policy agenda of the French presidency.
The priority is the urgency of the war in Ukraine and its economic consequences. The question of European defense, how to curb inflation, how to get out of oil and Russian gas, the question of sanctions also on Russia. And then there are certain projects to be carried out, in particular the question of the carbon mechanism at the borders for the climate transition.
But this decisive victory of Emmanuel Macron can't mask the distrust expressed by voters of Marine Le Pen towards the EU. With 41% of the vote, this showing for the extreme right marks the new fracture in the political world.
The great debate in France, after having been a right-left debate, is an opening-closing, optimist-pessimist, beneficiary of globalization or victim of globalization debate.
After France, authoritarian populists suffered other setbacks in Europe. The Slovenian Prime Minister Janez Janša lost the legislative elections to the Liberal candidate. This defeat further isolates Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, who has long pursued an illiberal programme against the EU.
The Slovenian result was actually just as interesting and important potentially as the French result, because here we had a Viktor Orban-like figure in Prime Minister Janez Janša, defeated very comprehensively and somewhat unexpectedly, I would say. And it is at least the third big defeat for populist right-wing leaders in Europe over the last 6 months, including that of Boyko Borisov in Bulgaria and Mr. Babiš in Czechia.
But the EU still has a problem on its hands if it wants to push back Eurosceptic populism and remind citizens of the long-term benefits of European unity. Shona Murray, Euronews, Brussels.